from the Marches
From the Marches in Oswestry, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and what did you think when you saw the gorilla after its unveiling?
It was a bit bigger than what I expected.
Did it?
Very shiny.
Is it? Can you remember, or do you know how many spoons are used?
Between 30 and 40,000 spoons, which were donated by schools across the world.
Brilliant. Do you know what number of spoons were donated by the Marches?
There's a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Did you have the spoon bins?
Did we have spoon? Yeah, there was a few.
Nice and shiny. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how they got all the spoons together.
They're really big.
How they got stuck.
Must have been a lot of spoons to get like high.
So, did you have any spoon bins at your school?
Yeah.
We had two.
Yeah.
Did you fill up?
Halfway, I think.
Okay. And was it bigger than you expected?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mine was bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you think the gorilla should go next? Do you think it should go to places such as children's hospitals?
Yeah, just,
Do
yeah.
you think that'll sick children happy?
Yeah.
Then children will like be grateful. Amazing.
Yeah. And is it bigger than you expected it to be?
Yeah. It's smaller than I expected.
Is it?
It's smaller than I expected.
It's smaller.
I thought it was going to be bigger than the tree.
Oh, okay.
Me too.
Do you know what it's made out of?
Yes, spoons. That's a spoon.
And did you donate any spoons from your school?
Yeah. We donated like thousands.
Did you? And what school?
I've only about counted, say 65.
And what's your school called?
Landisilier. School.
Okay. So what do you think should happen with the gorilla next?
It will be lifted off by a crane and then put into a big cage and lifted up by a helicopter.
And where do you
Lifted
think
up
it's
by
going
a
to
helicopter to Uganda's garden.
go? Okay, and after you
Me
garden,
too.
where do you want it to go
I
then?
think the same as hospital.
Hospital, that's a really good idea. Why do you think it should go to hospital?
So that other kids can see it.
That's
People
really
in
good.
hospital can see it. Yeah.
Excellent. So do you think if it goes to an hospital, like a children's hospital,
Yeah.
all the sick children might just feel a little bit better that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can forget about their illness. That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay then. Anything else you'd like to say?
How long was the gorilla built?
It took 4.5 months to build it.
How many hours?
How many hours?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. It worked late into the night. You'll have to ask him. He's somewhere
Where'd he
about.
go? There.
Where?
Where?
There he is.
Oh, there.
Shall we bring him onto the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, come here.
How
many hours?
Again? How many hours was the teeth built?
Oh, the teeth.
Yeah.
I'd say the teeth took probably 2 days to do the teeth. 2-3 days.
How can they look so smooth?
Because
You can't really see the top of the spoon. I can.
if you look in the back of the mouth, you can see all.
Yeah, all the little.
How did you
bend them?
How did I bend them? With a very big hammer. Yeah, I don't have any powers, unfortunately.
Sometimes, no, I bend spoons with my bare hands.
Did you?
Don't I, Mum? I tried to. Mum, do I bend spoons with my bare hands? Bend them with my bare hands and
No way.
bend them, and I can bend them right to the end, where you know that bit where you hold it,
Yeah.
hold it, when something holds it,
Yeah.
and that.
Well, I'm
I
not
can
strong
bend
enough to do that.
Listen to this, Mum. Do we bend spoons with our bare hands?
Wow. I tried, but I wasn't strong enough, so I used a big hammer.
It was bigger than I thought it would be, and shiny.
Yep. Did obviously school donate any spoons?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So you had spoon bins.
Yeah. And I think it should go to a children's hospital because, like, it would keep the little kids happy, and it's just like quite nice for them to look at. when they're a bit down.
No, it's brilliant, wasn't it, Jack? It's huge. Must have taken for ages too.
And what do you think should happen to the gorilla? Where should it go after it finishes here at the British Ironworks?
It would be lovely to see it in a children's hospital for them to enjoy that.
Okay. And do you think it should go across the UK to different hospitals, or just the one?
I think it'd be nice to see it travel across the UK.
The Meadows Primary School.
The Meadows Primary School in
In Oswestry.
in Oswestry, brilliant. Okay, and was the gorilla everything you expected, or was it bigger?
I thought it would be like less shiny and a little bit smaller, but it's like really shiny and that.
Okay, so it's on show at the British Ironworks just now, but where do you think it should go after?
Like either like a school or children's hospital, because like the kids might like it there and it will like make them happy if they feel sad and that.
That's brilliant, so the sick children will feel happy and maybe forget about their illness just for a little while.
Yeah.
And do you think it should travel around the UK to be displayed?
Well, yeah, sometimes, but it depends like what occasion.
Can you tell me if you or your school donated any spoons to that big gorilla behind you?
Yeah, we did. Overly did. Overly did.
You did. And have you got any spoons left at home?
Yeah. I got loads left. I got loads
That's all right, so you can still have your puddings, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Was the gorilla better than you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
Yeah? And what do you think should happen to the gorilla once it's finished being displayed here? First of all, what school are you from?
From the Meadows in Oswestry.
From the Meadows in Oswestry. And you believe your school collected some spoons for this gorilla?
Indeed we did, yeah, we had the bin there.
Excellent. Do you know roughly how many spoons you collected?
Oh, absolutely no idea, to be perfectly honest with you. I know there was some left over that we brought back,
Brilliant.
but I don't know.
That's brilliant. And do you think the children of the Meadows today, when it got unveiled, were surprised by the massive size of this gorilla?
I think that they were surprised by the size, the fact that he was in a cage and everything about him, really. He's going to go to, I know he's going to go to Uri Geller to help children, so it would make sense that he went somewhere, you know, perhaps a children's hospice or a hospital or something like that.
Uri Geller's place for a period of time and then move on.
And then move on, yeah. So, I mean, it needs to be spread around. I mean, we're really pleased to have been involved in the project, and the children that come up here have, you know, as we expect, they represented the school really well, and
I think it was bigger than what I expected.
A lot bigger. There's a fair old size to it, isn't there? It's not just tall, but it's huge.
Yeah.
Can you think where it's going to go after the British Ironworks have finished displaying it?
I think it'd be nice to go around some children's hospitals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think
children
just
can
one
see it?
children's hospital in particular, or do you think we should visit different ones?
I think it'd be nice to visit different ones.
So
rather than
everyone
just
gets a
leaving it at
chance.
once.
How many spoons did you use and how long did it take?
I used about 40,000 spoons in there, and it took me about 4.5 months. And working on weekends as well. So long days.
No life.
No, for the last 4.5 months, no.
Where did you start when you were making it?
I started by making a 12-foot frame so I could see how big it was, and then used loads of different wires to get the shape, almost like giant Play-Doh, almost, to kind of see what it looks like. And then that's it really, just kept building the shapes, and then I put a layer of sheet of steel, like paper, all around it so it gives like a skin texture, and put the spoons on there, and started putting the spoons on the nose, and then built all around it.
Oh, hello, Alfie.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
Are you the gorilla sculptor?
Yeah, I am.
Wow, it's amazing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can we get you an ice cream, sir?
Oh yes, please. May I have a chocolate one, please?
I knew you were going to say that.
Extra big one for you.
Oh, that looks scoopalicious.
I'm sure it will be.
Oh, thank you very much.
Enjoy.